Hi, everybody. It's Joe Cioffi on this noontime on this Saturday. And we are attempting another live stream. So let's hope that this is the case. I'm just going to test to make sure to see the audio is okay. And it seems to be, so we can get right to this. All right. It's a little difficult I'm still trying to figure all this out. But I did a video from earlier that I had some problems with on the live stream, but I have that video intact, and it goes into the tropics in the long range. So you should take a look at that separately. It's on the YouTube channel. In the meantime, we're going to focus on the severe weather threat that's going on for later today and tonight. Right now, we've got temperatures in the middle 80s. A few 90-degree readings are showing up in southeastern Pennsylvania. There's a bit of a warm sector that's kind of setting up in here. So it's a little cooler up to the north in New England, where it's in the low 80s across Connecticut and the Hudson Valley. So somewhere across just to about New York City, north and west of there, maybe along and south of Route 78 in New Jersey and Pennsylvania, we have a warm sector. So I think that's probably where we've got it ripe for some thunderstorms. The area that you see here in red, I'll get a little tighter. It was actually a salmon color. But that is where we have heat advisories up. And there's actually even a coastal flood advisory that's been posted up. We've got a new moon going on. And by the way, we count down to the eclipse of the sun that's coming in about 4 weeks on August 20. Well, I should get the date. I know it's a Friday. I think it's a Friday, but no matter. There is a total eclipse of the sun. So the new moon this weekend starts the countdown to that eclipse. Okay, so here we have, you can see the coastal flood advisories up and down the New Jersey coast from the counties in New Jersey surrounding New York Harbor all the way down to Cape May into southern Delaware, and also for Delaware Bay. You got the heat advisories up for the Washington, D.C., Baltimore area and for the southern part of the Delmarva Peninsula. And when we look at what's happening on the latest satellite loop, you can see here we've got this disturbance moving across the Great Lakes. There's some pretty good punch to this, at least from what we've seen overnight and this morning, and that's moving eastward. I still think that the bulk of the rest of today is going to be okay from New Jersey to southern New England, and it's mainly going to be after 6 or 7 o'clock that we're going to start to see the threat for showers and thunderstorms. I think it'll come a little bit sooner than that, just slightly sooner than that in eastern Pennsylvania, maybe along about 5 o'clock or so as we go into the evening hours. So just beware of that. And here's the severe weather risk area today. And this was updated now from the Storm Prediction Center because they took Ohio and Indiana out of it. West Virginia, Pennsylvania, you can see that the slight risk goes just to about New York City, right to about Route 78. The marginal risk from eastern Long Island to the lower Hudson Valley, the New Jersey-New York State border, almost to the Pennsylvania-New York State line. That really seems to me like that's going to be where the big deal is today. Radars at the moment are pretty quiet. You can see there's nothing going on the New York radar. And when we look at the regional radar, we'll swipe off to that. Here's that complex of downpours moving into the western half of Pennsylvania at the moment. So it's coming eastward at a fair clip. So again, I'm thinking maybe about 5 in the afternoon or so along the border of New Jersey and eastern Pennsylvania, and maybe after 7 o'clock or so, 7 or 8 o'clock for the coast. It might be more of a nighttime situation for, say, eastern New Jersey, southern New England, and Long Island. So for the rest of today, we're looking at high temperatures. You know, that warm sector that's setting up makes it a little tough to forecast highs, and certainly could reach every bit of 90 around New York City into maybe western Long Island and southern areas of the Hudson Valley, southernmost areas of the Hudson Valley, and across New Jersey. And I'll go a little bit wider so we can take a look at what's happening for areas to the south in central and southern New Jersey, southeastern Pennsylvania, upper 80s to some low 90s. Now, you're going to get a bit of a change on Sunday because we're going to have an onshore flow setting up with a stalled front to our south. So that's going to make it a little cooler. Temperatures will probably be in the low to middle 80s on Sunday. And as far as, let me see if I can get the, well, it looks like I got them in reverse. Okay, so anyway, you can see here it's generally going to be mostly low and mid 80s. And even for Monday, it's probably going to be more like low to mid 80s until this front clears out. And then we're going to get into some really delightful weather when we look at the long range for Tuesday and Wednesday as a nice dry air mass builds up into the northeast. By the way, here he is. In case you wanted to know, as soon as he saw me going live, he came by. There's our little cat, Kovu. He always likes to make these video appearances. He's if he was a union cat, I'd make lots of money out of this. All right, so I'm going to go look at the chat board and see what we got going on at the moment. And let's see, Thomas Bullock. Well, first off, Metal Kicks AZ. Restart browser and close unnecessary programs. That is the next step, but it looks like everything seems to be working okay unless you guys tell me otherwise. Abedin Durakovic, did he get a problem sorted? Yes, it seems that I have. I seem to be able to figure this out for Facebook a lot easier than I can figure it out for YouTube for some reason. Okay. Thomas Bullock, I'm not looking at the Siberian snow cover. It's too early, okay? Yeti Man, thanks so much, Joe McCarthy. Going to turn 16. Oh, that disappeared. Okay. Hello to Pam Z. And I guess everybody's out doing what they're supposed to be doing during the midday on a Saturday with a lot of sun, is enjoying the summertime weather. So hopefully you'll be able to finish out the rest of the day without a drop of rain, at least for the area that I cover. That seems to be the case. And we'll check back this evening when these thunderstorms get close. I'll try and live stream a few things with regards to that. And we can follow the severe weather on the radars and see how they progress as they move across the area. Hopefully we'll get some rain because there are a lot of areas around here for the last couple of weeks that have missed out on thunderstorms. So some hefty downpours might do some areas a lot of good. All right, folks, have a great afternoon, and we will see you later.